Hello, good folks. Welcoming you to a celebration of Imbolc with the dragons. I'm Carol Omart Behan. So glad to have you tuning in, you and your dragons, allies, companions, friends, those who are here with me. Welcome, all of you, and are delighted that we are coming together to celebrate this really marvelous holiday, holy day in the wheel of the year. But before we get too much further, I want to do a little bit of housekeeping in terms of what you have found for the first time, if indeed that is so. But I want to take a moment to thank again those of you who are subscribers, people who are finding their way back as these occur on most of the time a weekly basis. Subscribers and followers on Substack and subscribers on YouTube. And if this is something you're just coming to for the first time, as others have done before you, to help these videos reach more people out there who I would benefit from their interest, or rather their curiosity, in learning more about dragons, the messages that are offered each week that may well help another person out there. So thank you very much for helping the algorithm magic that happens by liking it, leaving a comment, and by sharing it. So that is something I am so very grateful for. Thank you very much. All of you have done that in the past and are continuing to do so. Also, continued great gratitude to Val Young, whose Oracle deck Dragon Wisdom cards are really the heart of these videos. And I have learned through the wonders of the interweb that Imbolc is her birthday. So a happy birthday to you, Val, and continued gratitude for who you are in the world. I know the dragons are very grateful that you have done so very much to make their presence and their delight in being involved with us humans all the better known and understood. So happy birthday to you. Information for Val, each of these videos is found below. Have a look. Her Facebook page is particularly lively, and it is something you can go to each and every day and find more of delight and inspiration. So here we are, and not just, and I'm recording this on the eve of Imbolc. Outside, the winter continues in full force. It is bright enough today that I think, as a couple people have noticed sometimes in the way I pivot, I kind of lean into a darker part of the light effect here. And as I sometimes think of it as, I become more of a woman of mystery, friend of dragons, and all of that kind of interesting interesting aspects of who and what is going on here, who I am and what is going on here. So what is particularly marvelous is that after these several months of the dragon messages, Winter Solstice being a particularly vivid message, and now finding ourselves here on Imbolc, which is the midpoint between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. And I know on occasion, of course, and I'm delighted to have found that these videos have reached as far as viewers in the Southern Hemisphere. And so it is certainly the case that Imbolc is a summer celebration for you. Things that we'll talk about from this point on, though, we're talking about from the angle of it being in the Northern Hemisphere. In last week's video, I gave a link to a really lovely article on what this is, and I want to use some of that information to get us started here. Imbolc in the belly of the year. Observed on the night of January 31st into February 1st, 2026 for us now, Imbolc is the Celtic threshold where winter's deep stillness feels its first soft stirring of life. It is the quickening in the belly of the earth, the faint pulse beneath frost and stone. The moment when the year inhales before it is ready to exhale spring. This is the holy tide of brigid, of the bright hearth, of healing wells and ringing hammers, of poems that arrive like sparks in the dark. At Imbolc, we honor the light returning, the milk of ewes, sheep, swelling, the seeds ready to burst forth into the sunlight. We stand between seasons, with one foot in the long night, the other in the dawn, and we listen for the whisper of what seeks to be born in us. So the information provided by that link and drawn upon now, you will find it in the video just preceding this with that dragon message of a week ago. So certainly have a look at that if you haven't had the opportunity to do so yet and would like to know more of what this particular day is. Of course, we have a humorous way of looking at it, at least in North America, in terms of the day after, February 2nd, being Groundhog's Day. So, but there is a much more ancient, a completely ancient origin of this, and that is what we're honoring and celebrating today. Brigid, Saint Bridget, bride, very a goddess that is beyond a recorded time. She is a goddess of fire, of fertility, and inspiration. For those of us who craft with words or craft in other ways of creation of art and poetry and all of that, she is a patron of us because I am certainly of that tribe. And she is a muse to so many of us. But we are calling upon her energy today with the dragon's help to help us breathe life into what is seeking to be born in us. As the light lengthens, as the light increases, the day lengthens and the light increases. We are, as that short reading suggested, we are still with one foot in the darkness and the other in the lengthening light leading us to spring. I had a rather lovely dream last night when a bear on the edge of a clearing where I was with friends made its presence known. I knew it was a she bear, and she for sure was about ready to leap into the clearing and come rushing up to us. The people, or the whoever it was I was with, the people knew her. I think I knew I was familiar with her, and she was ready to simply jump forward and be with us, in particular in the interest of fun and joy and enlivening something. So I knew that this was, and when I awoke and could recall the dream or the mother bear in the depth of winter is an energy of the womb, of hibernation, of being quiet and resourcing ourselves. And now that energy is seeking to spring forth and enhance what it is that we are seeking to do. I'm going to share with you now the dragons who want to be a part of this, and then following their message, spending some time in quiet and meditation. So we'll be doing that as we go on for this video today. Should add a little bit quick note in that if you're seeing this within the time frame, not just of Imbolc, but of the full snow moon, that a opportunity exists in every full moon to take your crystals and place them somewhere where the moon can shine upon them to clear and recharge them. Window available to me here is what I'll be doing tonight. I have a whole small tray of them that I will put somewhere. And even if it's a cloudy night where you are, the energy of that moon is available and will certainly be making its energy available to do that kind of work for us. It's a wonderful opportunity to take advantage of Grandmother Moon and her energies. And so, in this time we have together, a card that, if you've been seeing the videos lately, wanted itself to be known, this beautiful dragon, before today, before this weekend, the Dragon of Imbolc. And I'll remind you of its message to us. At the time of Imbolc, as Earth first awakens from winter's deep sleep, we witness the dragon and the daisy. In a moment of full appreciation, feel the peace and vitality of life expand throughout your whole being and flow out into the fullness of all. Such a sweet one. Thank you, sweet Dragon of Imbolc. The dragon who very much wanted to be involved in our celebration of Imbolc is Omnay. And her message, I think of it as female, is here. If a screenshot is what you enjoy taking a moment to capture. And here is what Omnay offers to us on this Imbolc celebration. I am Omnay. I am the breeze between all things. Density and distance have no meaning for me. The universe is not so vast, and you are not so small. I breeze between each tiny particle throughout all of creation and along the connecting lines. I am everywhere, and I am a singularity. I breathe life into the universe. I am the wind of change, and I am harmony. I am the first breath of the Creator. I am the song of life itself. Breathe me in deeply now. What Omnay tells us about the connecting lines of creation, we'll be having a reference that you'll be hearing as we set ourselves into quiet and meditation. So I'm very sure that's why Omnay wanted to be a part of this particular coming together in this video. It is a fire celebration. Brigid is a goddess of the flame and the fire, of the smith working, and there's so much available on the World Wide Web that you can go and find out more about her. But we'll be invoking her here today, and an opportunity this evening when the dark settles in to find a quiet corner and light a candle and call on Brigid to join you in a meditation to honor the dark from which we are emerging into the growing of the light. That the new fire, the dream that seeks to be born in us in these months to come, the months of growth, that Brigid will be a patron of yours and a guide to fuel the new flame of this dream. We certainly are in a time where new dreams or renewed dreams for peace and justice and equilibrium are so very much in our hopes and desires. Once again, I'll mention, as I have each week, the ongoing walk for peace that these marvelous monks from their uh, from their place in Fort Worth, Texas, coming across all of the southern states and now drawing near to Washington, D.C., carrying with them the desire that we all feel for peace, happiness, and compassion for one another. So, as we enter a time of meditation now, that particular wonderful offering that these venerable monks are giving to us each and every day with each and every footstep, that we join them in spirit in seeking peace. So that is something I'd like us to consider now as we join in a time of quiet and meditation. Alternatively, if this seems far enough in the video and it's all you wish to be a part of today, all and very good. But we'll continue now for those who want to go on and be in silence in this group of ourselves that has found its way to this dragon delighted community here on the World Wide Web. And I certainly am appreciative of the dragons who have joined us today and who will be with us in this time together in a brief meditation that I will lead you in now. Thanking you very much for joining together with one another. We are all together as one. We are one together. So I invite you now to find just a comfortable way of sitting, feeling your feet on the ground, on the floor beneath your chair, and an opportunity to just let your shoulders relax. Come into a quiet of place, quiet of your heart. Beneath your feet, however far it is from the literal ground, just feel your connection down to the earth, however far below it may be. And feel that wonderful gravitational embrace that Mother Earth offers us with each moment of our lives, with each step that we take. Come into now your heart. Focus, if you will, your attention on your heart space. You might let your shoulders relax now if they haven't yet. And just let your whole body let itself relax into this place where you are. A few gentle breaths. Don't worry how much of a time inhaled and exhaled, just quieting your breath all the more and breathing into your heart. Imagine in your mind's eye, there in your heart, that lovely spark of light, a flame, the flame of your spirit, of your soul's presence. We call upon our dragons to be vitally present about us in company, and we call upon the goddess Brigid to be with us in divine connection and communion now. giving thanks that she is with us in this holy day, this sacred day of the Wheel of the Year. Feeling her presence now. Let the awareness that you hold of the fire of your heart, allow it to drop down through to the earth below you and to the earth beneath this floor, beneath this house, this apartment, this place. Let this attention drop down into beautiful Mother Earth who holds us in gravitational embrace. Let that beautiful heart energy, its spark, its flame, descend to a place that is a spark of connection within Mother Earth, a vital and beautiful link. Feel that vibrant pulse from your heart to the depths of Mother Earth and the point to which your energies are connected. Feel the beautiful hum of light and love connecting you, your heart, with the heart of Mother Earth. Now let that energy rise to just below where your feet connect to the earth. Imagine, if you will, you are now standing or have your feet literally on the earth. And just below that connection, like the roots of a tree, feel those beautiful roots of vibration that you singularly have, the roots of your energies, like the roots of a tree within the earth itself, still cold from the winter, but there is a warmth and light that is more apparent on this day than was true of the day before and the day before that in the depths of the winter. Let your attention focus on these beautiful roots and feel how they are tingling the mycelium of the fine tips of the roots of you as a beautiful being and your connection to Mother Earth. Feel the rising energies that are coming now in the lengthening sun, the lengthening light. Allow the roots that you have to open and receive this renewing light, this renewing energy. Let it rise now up through your feet and your legs and into the torso of your body and into your heart, where that fire of yourself is flickering, is steadily offering its light to you, to all that is you, your energy body, your etheric body. Let the glow of that fire, receiving of these renewing energies from Mother Earth to its spark, let us sit with the fire of our hearts and contemplate its empowering presence to bring life to the dream that is calling us in these months of returning light and growth. What is seeking birth through you? Knowing that we are guided by, fueled by the presences that are with us, the dragons, Brigid, our allies and companions beyond these. And in this tender but sturdy flame of light, taking renewal in our hearts, that we can be confident to continue to follow its flame and feed its passion. Thanking those who have come to be with us, coming back more completely to ourselves sitting here, aware of those around us who are in this community and circle, and giving thanks for that. Opening your eyes when you feel ready. And giving such blessings to one another. Thanking you so very much for joining us in this connection today, and in the days to come, celebrating the returning of the light, and knowing that we are continuing in such a fine and exciting time together. So we will continue meeting as we have through these videos. Thank you so very much. And as the wonderful monks say, may you and all beings be well, happy, and at peace. For now, until the next time we join together with one, be well. Take good care. Much love from Light Spring Glen.